Hi guys and welcome to the Flying Olive. I have a little bit of a different video for you today. One of my holiday videos. Is an absolutely fantastic recipe, but there's just a couple of things that I wanted to mention before I let you go ahead and watch it. First thing is I'm using a different camera to what I usually do, so the sound and video quality might be a little off, but it'll do. It's still a good video and I hope you don't mind too much. And secondly, this is a recipe that's quite popular in the US. It's essentially like a clam chowder. It's incredible and I love it, and my dad's made it a couple of times, but it's not all that popular in the UK. Clam chowder and chowder in general is quite an American thing, and there's not a lot of people here in England that I know that have tried it, eaten it, or make it frequently. So hopefully that will change once you've seen my video. However, it may be a little bit different to what you're used to if you're watching from the US. So I'm going to call this a UK chowder. So I hope you enjoy it. You can feel free to give me some hints and tips on the American version, but otherwise, I hope you really enjoy the video.
Hi guys and welcome to the Flying Olive, and I am on holiday. That's the tent, this is the fire. Yeah, so today I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently, and I'm going to be handing over to my dad, who's going to be making a great cockle chowder. I've done a massive blog post on cockling, getting mussels and foraging all sorts of things on the beach, as well as a really great recipe for cockle and mussel pasta with some samphire in it. That's really delicious, so make sure you check that out. But for now, I'm going to hand over to my dad, Outside Edge Bushcraft, for this incredible recipe.
Okay everyone, hello. Today we're going to do a cockle chowder. It's sort of the last day of the holiday, so we use up all the ingredients we've got left over. Picked a rake of cockles yesterday here. They've been soaking overnight. About halfway through the soak period I put some oatmeal in there to help take the grit out of them. We've discarded all the dead ones. The dead ones, you must do that. All the dead ones are the ones that don't close properly or aren't closed. Don't, you know, if there's the slightest doubt, just throw them, okay? The rest of the ingredients, some bacon, a bit of garlic, some onion, sweet corn and potato. And to start the whole thing off, what we're going to do, because the main thing that we want for this recipe is the liquor, the cooking liquor from the cockles. We'll cook the cockles off, just take the meat out, discard the shells, and then we'll start assembling the whole dish. Okay? We've put the cockles on to boil. I've added some water to this pan. If the camera comes in to have a close look inside, you look down, look, like so. We don't actually cover the cockles, because the cockles themselves will release quite a lot of liquid, and that's the stuff we're after. That's the good stuff. Cockles done. So we've separated our cockle meat, discarded the shells. We don't need them anymore. You don't want a bowl full of cockle shells. And separated out the stock. In the same pan, we'll just put the heat on. Add a little olive oil for frying. And into that, we'll start with our bacon. We'll let that fry around for a little while, caramelise onto the bottom. To that, after then, we'll add our onions and garlic, then our potatoes, then re-add the stock into that mixture. When that's been going for a little while, we'll put the sweet corn in, and then at the end, a little milk, fresh, full milk, just to finish off and give it a creamy texture, and then add the cockle meat in at the end. Let it all cook together for a little while, and we're done. Bacon's caramelising nicely, that lovely brown gunk on the bottom, that all adds flavour. So at this stage now we'll add the onions and garlic. Go around, fry that off for a bit until we've got the onions nice and clear. Then we'll add our potatoes and the stock after that.
So what's that going in now, Dad?
This is the Cockle cooking liquor.
So that's the water that you use to boil the cockles.
Correct.
And it's gone a little bit cloudy because of the cockles. That's a good thing.
That's a very good thing. It tastes absolutely divine.
Okay, so that's the potatoes and the cockle water in.
Yeah, we'll leave the cockles now, we'll leave the potatoes to cook for about 10 minutes or so. Then we'll add the sweet corn, cockles and a little milk to finish.
Smile.
Then we'll give it a try. As far as seasoning goes, add as much as you like, salt and other herbs and spices if you like, but go easy on the salt. In fact, don't add any salt. I'll try it first before you add salt, because you've got salt in the bacon and the cockle liquor itself is quite salty, so easy on the salt.
Yep.
Okay, in goes some sweet corn. I've separated out cockles. Finish off with a glug of full cream milk, or cream if it's to your taste, but it might be a bit heavy. There we go, seaside cockle chowder.
Okay, so now it's ready. I'm going to bring some to Foz, who's on the beach doing a little bit of filming. Also known as Forester Bushcraft, not that he'd ever let me forget it. One thing to note about this recipe is that it's got milk in it, so don't let it boil after you put the milk in it because it will separate. Just one thing that my dad forgot to mention, but it smells absolutely amazing. You can see him on the beach there in his little red outfit. My cameraman is Kyle, by the way, my brother-in-law, well, my brother.
I'm not just a thumb.
He's not just a thumb, he has an actual face. This is where Foz tripped over and broke his rib. He didn't actually break his rib, he was just an idiot.
The trip, the fall, the landing. Steady, Liv. Steady.
How is it?
It's incredible. That's good. There you go. What do you think? His implies.
A lot of it.
Me and you.
That's love.
Potato plants, that's what That is good.
Really nice.
That is good.
Yeah? I've just served it with a bit of cornbread that we got from a local shop. Pan out to the beach and the lovely sunset.
That's what I'm filming.
Beautiful.
That's where we got all of our cockles from. We also got some mussels. Just a quick reminder that I've done a big blog post on cockling and finding your own mussels, how's the best way to cook them, filter them, all of that. So make sure you do check that out. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to enjoy my dinner and my holiday, and I'll see you really soon. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and forget about him. Bye guys!
I can't really dance in a chair.
Alice, she ain't dancing hard enough.
I have a dog in my lap.
So?
My buttocks are dancing.
Oh.
Just before I wanted to fuck
Where the potato? Yeah, the potato.
I've cooked some more.